It's funny. Okay, I'll just tell you the bottom line of what's going on. First of all, there are craft here every night. The origin of those craft, I have some theories, but let me just say there are hundreds of orbs here every night outside in the house, but outside for sure. Hundreds of craft. I wouldn't say hundreds, but a lot of craft here every night. So yeah, when you're in Hollywood, there are many different facets of Hollywood. My facet of Hollywood does nothing to do with cameras. So I am not a guy who is on Facebook. I am not a guy who's on Twitter. I am not a guy who owns an iPhone. I own an old beater phone. My wife is all into that. I was anti all of that. So when this started happening, it wasn't like I had some iPhone that I could rip out. I have this camera that's got a phone, but I don't even know how to use it. So when this started happening, what I did is I bought this Bushnell night vision camera, Bushnell Equinox night vision camera, and I spent $500 on it, because I don't know from cameras. I thought it was a good camera. It looked like a good camera. So I bought the camera, and it has a manual focus. It has like a clicker that you can kind of click to zoom in and out, like with your finger. It goes different phases of night vision, day, night vision, but that's it. So here's the problem is I film these things. I put in fresh batteries. I film these things. Within 1 minute, it drains all the batteries dead in the camera. So I literally, to get 3 minutes of footage, I have to put 4 packs of new batteries in for 3 minutes. Wow. So that's problem number one. Well, I can get around that problem because I can buy batteries. Problem number two is, okay, I'm seeing these things clear as day with my eye, clear as day. I'm taking my camera, I'm manually adjusting the focus. I'm seeing them clear as in day. I'm like, all right, everybody's gonna love this shit. This is kick-ass. I got them. I film it. I'm like, yay. I go into the house. I said to my wife, I just got the most killer footage ever. So I import the footage from the camera into our Mac. I watch it on photos, and 3 seconds of the footage is perfect. And then Grant, these craft are doing some kind of strobe effect that you cannot see with your eyes. You can't see them when you're filming it, but when you watch the footage, literally what happens is you watch 3 seconds of the footage, and then all of a sudden you see the footage starts to strobe. And then what happens is that frame, that last 3rd second of that frame, starts to stick onto the next image, and then the next image starts to stick onto, and then it starts to kind of double and triple and quadruple, and then all you have is this bouncing, static, like insanity, can't watch anything. And that went on for weeks, and I'm like, shit, I have this camera, I'm filming this stuff, and this is happening. So I thought, oh, God damn it. So I sent the camera back to Bushnell, and I said, I bought this camera a month ago. It's not working. Bushnell checked it over, did all their tests, sent it back in a month, said, hey, the camera's perfect. Through all our tests, nothing's wrong with it. So I thought, okay, great. So I got the camera back. I started filming again, exact same thing. So I literally sat on hours and hours and hours of this footage for months because I'm like, I don't know what to do, because I'm not like this camera guy, and I have to work, and it wasn't like I could go investigate all this stuff. So one day I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to take this footage and I'm going to put it into this iMovie software. I'm going to see what happens. So I did, and oh my God, the footage is watchable. You have some slight strobe effect, but it's watchable. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm going to finally do this YouTube channel. People are going to see real proof of these craft close up, these orbs close up, these fake stars close up, all this great shit that's happening, these military planes flying in with these fake stars. We're going to get these finally. So, okay, so I have it in iMovie. I'm watching it. I'm watching the whole video. I see a little bit of a strobe here and there, but no big deal. I can still watch the video. I go to export the raw footage, and I get an error message from iMovie, error 1008. The footage is corrupt, can't export it. And I'm thinking, what is going on with this? So I spent literally probably a week or two trying to figure it out. Finally Googled the right thing, where basically the guy said in Google, the footage, there's some part of your footage that's corrupt. What you have to do is you have to go edit out the strobe and then try again to export. It probably should export. So I literally had to, with each thing I film, I have to literally, I can't give you the raw footage so that you get perspective, so that you see, you know, because I film these things like, okay, I'm sitting in front of my driveway, there's the hedge, there's the orb, it's slowly manifesting, watch the orb fly up my ass, it's right there, it's there. So you get the whole picture. Yeah. But now I have to edit these strobes out, otherwise it won't let me export. So literally I have to watch each video clip that I put to YouTube. I have to watch each strobe effect, and then I have to edit it out and then watch it again. And literally it's all the way through the clip, each thing I film. So that's why when people watch this thing, they're like, what's the perspective? I don't get it. Why is it just going here? And then you're just seeing the orb and then you go away. It's because I have to edit around these goddamn strobes. So finally I figured it out. I was able to salvage enough of these, I thought, amazing orbs and some of this amazing craft. You know, it's not super clear because the camera's not great. I am focusing, I am seeing. One thing in particular is what I'm seeing with my eyes. When I'm looking at this with my eyes and then I put the camera up to my head and I look through the camera, I'm seeing every detail of these craft. And also for some reason, that's not showing up on film. So the videos on YouTube, for some reason, and believe me, it pisses me off. I'm super frustrated about it. Yeah. It's not showing every detail, and I'm having to cut around the strobes, but that's what you have. So I am looking into getting a way, 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 way better camera. I'm going to pull out the big bucks, and I'm hoping that this camera is going to pull back the curtains once and for all. We're going to be able to look up the tushy of some of these craft and see every little detail. That's the only thing. Yeah. Grant, that's the only thing, man. That's the only, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But that's the really, because you know, at the end of the day, Grant, the message is, this is what the message is that we have to, this is what they're telling me. So biocentrism, but beyond that, what filming videos is fine is what they're telling me. Hey, filming videos is good. It gets people thinking. Yeah. Whether people agree or don't agree, that's okay too. Some people love you. Some people love to hate you. But the bottom line is they love you. So what they're telling me is it's not about whether people believe it or not. It's just about getting them to think about it and talk about it. That plants the seed of consciousness change. Yeah. And what are they telling me? I was just going to tell you something. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, I remember what I was going to say. Let me say it really quickly and then I'll stop. You're right. Well, that's a great idea. But this is what they wanted me to say. And this is what they want me to do. Even if nobody believes me, even if they all think the footage is dog shit, yep, it doesn't matter, because the point is to get people talking about biocentrism, about consciousness, about all these amazing insights that all these different people are sharing on the subject. That plants the seed of it being potentially possible for everybody. That's helpful in getting us to that point where we're sort of, our consciousness is raised. What they want me to do, and what they want the people who are interested in this story to do, is to not just put up videos, not just to talk about it on YouTube, but to physically put a collective together where we start to implement some kind of physical representation of the changes we want to make, either by marching or by like things what Gandhi did, Martin Luther King, not just to talk and share, that's good, but to physically put together, because they're saying to me, hey, Christopher, the power is at everybody's feet, in their hands. Are you going to sit by and let them rob you of your freedom and of everything, kill the planet? Are you going to just watch this like it's a video game that has no consequences? Because it's not. You got to do more than just talk about it. You got to do more than just post videos. You got to do more than just write books. They want us in the streets. They want, not in a violent way, but in a collective way, in a cohesive way, where we figure out how to move the agenda of unity, peace, healing of the planet, oneness, in a way where it has real physical, political muscle, in a way that it has real change affected to it. That's an important aspect of it. So everything's important, but they also want to see more people do these kinds of things as well.